Hi everyone, this is Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. Happy Mass Monday. Today I want to do some, I've brought along like my brown cardstock that I get at Hobby Lobby, and I am going to be doing maybe some tags, but definitely journal cards for upcoming projects. And all you'll need today, if you want to join in, is your choice of backing paper. Okay, and we're going to be making collage journal cards. I've brought book pages, and I went through just a bunch of my, like printed out digis and chose some different ones that I thought would be fun. I brought a couple of my St. Nicholas magazines. This one's from 1916. Let's see, this one's August, this one's May. And aren't those beautiful pictures? Just the cover itself is just gorgeous. And then on the inside you've got tons of ads, you've got stories and pictures. Not even sure exactly what's in here. I just grabbed them, mostly because I saw the covers and fell in love. Oh, that's pretty. You know, and so yeah, I'm just thinking maybe I can find, this is cute, something to put in here with them. And then also, here's just an example so you guys can see. I just grabbed, like, this is a couple of, I've got some of Tina's digitals here. I have some of, what's her name? Janie B. journals. And these are, of course, posted in on my page, so if you like them, you can pull them up. Oh, that goes this way. Or does it go the other way? That's weird. I guess it's this way. Anyway, just a bunch of different stuff that I just grabbed to pull from. And I'm going to be collaging with this stuff, so I'm not going to be keeping it as a whole. I'm going to have, you need some glue, your scissors, your papers, and then a few things to decorate with. So let's dig in. Let's see. I really love this little guy here. So I'm going to cut this card out. And because I want to collage with it, I'm going to do a little bit of tearing here. I think I have my mind settled on doing not really straight edge collage, but more of a I'm sure umming a lot. I apologize. I've been doing that lately and I've noticed it, and it's really getting irritating. It's irritating to me. I don't know if it's irritating to you, but it's been irritating me. Anyway, so I am grabbing some book page, and I am going to take a piece and put it on here. I might do straight edges on the edges of it, but I'm not going to worry about doing that on the main part. Like the center, I want it torn, is my point. And whatever's over the edges, I'll just trim off. Okay, and this is really all I'm going to be doing. I just thought, you know, I've got that new travel journal going. I've got some other ideas, and kind of thought that I should probably make some things to go with, or prep some things to go into that journal and into others that I'm looking at working on. I haven't really worked on anything with you guys per se, but let's see. I have these little squares here. This is one of Tina's kits I love, and I can't think of the name of it, I'll be honest. Yeah, these actually were just in a random spot in my drawer, and I grabbed them. I'll probably put these on a different one. I'm gonna do, should have put more book page and then put him down. Let me see. I have, where's my basket? This will probably make for a more fun collage anyway. I just remembered I have my basket here, my little box, you know, that's full of fun fussy cuts. Let's see what we have to add to this page here that'll look cute. Okay. So that bird's kind of a pinky little thing. Like I said, I wanted to collage on here. And she's a little bright. Yeah. I'm putting her down. So yeah, these are super simple. We're not gonna do like a lot of construction on these. We're gonna just build us some collagey little backgrounds for journal cards, and then we can choose to build on those and, you know, decorate them a little bit and turn them into something cute. I'm looking here for something wide enough. That's good. That would look cute right there. Because I'm going to decorate on top of these as well, I'm not really too worried. I was looking in my drawer earlier and I found these big book pages that I had cut out, and I was thinking those would make really nice journaling cards and tags, and they're like from Victorian house books and stuff. So I might be doing something with those here soon. I think they might make some interesting looking backgrounds for journal cards and tags. So yeah. It's a little crooked still. I didn't want to think a ton about what I'm doing here. I really wanted to kind of let this just evolve into something fun and not be so, you know, starting in my thinking like, oh, what am I going to put? What am I going to do? I just wanted it to flow, you know, and we're going to trim. Like I said, I'm going to be trimming a lot. So I'm literally going to sit this so that it's hanging off the edge. The reason I'm doing book page and book page is because I noticed in that one that it was kind of off kilter, and I would rather have, I think, at least, I know I just said I'm doing this randomly, but I want to at least have it to where the book page shows and then I'm covering the book page, if that makes sense. I just didn't want it to be I don't know how to explain it, but I kind of like picture, book page, that kind of look, or words in between or something, you know. So do I want those guys there? Do I want them down here? I kind of want that butterfly in the picture. So I think I'm going to keep, I'll probably trim off the top of the little birds at the top where the bird is more so, and leave that butterfly. Yeah. And some of this is cardstock, so it's taking a little more glue to make sure it stays down. The book page, of course, stays down super easy. So how is everybody's weekend? Today's Friday for me. I have a big day tomorrow I'm super excited about. I'm going to go, I go tomorrow morning, I'm going to do laundry. Like, oh man, I cut too far down. I was hoping I wouldn't do that. Look, I cut his little head off. Oh no, we're going to have to take him off. I'm sorry. Ah. I did exactly what I was trying not to do. I'm so funny. I mean, not in a good way either. I'm goofy. Okay, let's try that again. I have another one right here. See? More birds. That's the reason I went ahead and tore it off, because I knew I had another one right here. Anyway, I'm super excited about tomorrow because our church, I told you guys, I think last week about how we're going to be doing a once a month thing with the city of Coolidge, where I'm going to actually be more safe this time and make sure my little bird's on there. Where we are going to be feeding the homeless and giving them haircuts and showers and giving them a place to sleep. I don't know if I told you guys, but actually a steakhouse, I won't name the name, that way I'm not, saying anything I shouldn't be, but a steakhouse that's next to our church is going to be donating all the meals. Isn't that amazing? I thought that was so cool. So yeah, so they get a really good meal, not just a meal, they get a really good meal from this steakhouse next door. And then they're getting showers, and we're doing the whole, the whole bit. Haircuts, they're getting backpacks with like a gift card to a fast food place, and then toiletries and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm super stoked about it, and can't wait until tomorrow, because tomorrow is, I think I might put that there just for fun. Tomorrow is our meeting. It'll be my first meeting at my new church. Yay! And I'm so stoked. I can't wait to meet people. I'm serious. This gives me a chance to meet some people. I've met a few, that I sit around and stuff, but in a big church, people are kind of quiet. I mean, they're friendly, but they're just not as, friendly, because there's so many people, and you're looking at people going, have you been coming here a long time, or are you brand new? And you don't know, so you don't even know who to really reach out to sometimes. And I get that, because I've been in large churches for years, and so I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me. But anyway, so it was funny because what I was going to say is that I'm so excited, and Courtney was laughing. He was, he's really, really blessed that I'm going to represent us, because he can't be there. And, so he's like, oh, we'll do this and do that, and he's telling me. So yeah, we're excited. We're super excited to get to be a part of something so important to the body of Christ, to help others and to be there for people that have less, than we do. My goodness, I've had less. I've been where they are. And so, yeah, we know in depth, up close, the importance of what's going on this next week. It's going to be next, let's see, it's the last Tuesday and Wednesday of the month is when we're going to actually have the folks come in and everything. And so, yeah, super happy about it, and can't wait to just to love on some people, let them know that the Lord loves them, and that they're still in the human race. They're not discounted, they're not disqualified, they're not, it's really important to me. That really is, you guys. I can't even express it enough, because of my experiences in my life and everything, that homeless people need to know that they're loved and they're cared about. And so often in our society, they are not shown that. And I've been, when you have had to humble yourself. Okay, so you all know I met Courtney when he was homeless, and my husband, and so that's something I've told all of you. If you don't know, it's because you're new, but yes, Courtney was homeless. And when I met him, I was living in my car by choice, because I had gone through a living nightmare for about 2 years, and so I was really just running away from the world, to be honest with you. And I needed to be alone for a while, so I just got in my car and was alone. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I met him like that, and the Lord really impressed upon my heart to be there for this person. And I knew it was the Lord. I've been working with homeless had worked with homeless for too many years, and I knew what I was supposed to do, and I did it, and we ended up falling in love, and the rest is history. He's an amazing person, an amazing husband, and loves the Lord with all his heart, and and God was good, and as he says, I took a chance on a drunk bum. That's how he puts it, and it panned out for me. I was hearing from the Lord. But anyway, when I met him during that time, I even had to ask for help from people, and I know what it's like. And I look like a decent woman. I didn't look, I hadn't been living on the streets. I was clean and everything, but people treat you like you're less than. And I remember distinctly one time asking a lady for help at a gas station. I just needed a few dollars for some gas, and I really needed help. I was very sick, and I was working for Uber. Well, at the time I was still doing just Lyft, and I was really sick, and I hadn't been able to work, and I didn't have any gas money, and I was stranded. And I walked up to this, what looked like a very nice, clean, white lady. And I'm white, so I can say that. As no offense to anybody, but she was this very clean, looked like she had money, kind of wealthy white lady. And I walked over to her, and I was very polite, and I could barely talk because I had laryngitis, and I had with bronchitis, and I was just so sick I couldn't even barely function. And I was clean. I had my hair up, nice. I had my makeup on even. I had put my makeup on. So I looked like a perfectly normal person. And I went up to her to ask her if she could possibly help me with some change or something for gas. And she literally stood there and stared straight ahead and ignored me and acted like I wasn't speaking. And it was the most humiliating moment. It's very humiliating to be put in that position. First of all, I was a professional woman. I was a hardworking woman. I'd worked in the legal field for for 20 years. I had, a family, a ministry. I've had big, beautiful homes. And even then, I was driving a decent car. I didn't look filthy. I didn't look dirty. I just looked like someone who walked up to you and asked you if you'd help. She did not even look at me or acknowledge that I'd spoke, and just stared straight ahead. And I said, and I told, I talked to her, and when I saw that she was going to do that, I said, "I'm very sorry for bothering you, ma'am," and I walked away. And she never once acknowledged me. But she did turn around and go into the store and report that a person had approached her and asked her for help. So my point in that story is this. I know how vital it is to let people know that they are still worthwhile, that they're still human. Yes, there are bad apples in every batch, okay? There's bad apples in every batch. And I'm talking just like that lady. She was a bad apple. She was a bad human being. I wasn't scary. I wasn't diseased. I didn't smell like urine. I didn't smell like puke. I wasn't drunk or high. I was one woman to another woman approaching her and asking her if she had any change that I could get for some help for gas. And I was stranded. I was sick. You could tell I was sick by my voice. She did not care. She didn't have any compassion whatsoever. So to me, she's a bad apple, and that's how it is. And there are many people in the world who are bad apples and don't even realize they're bad apples because they're too busy looking at other apples thinking they're bad, And I'm like, okay, we need to realize that we're all human beings and we should love each other. And that's not always easy to do. And I'm super, super blessed to be in a church that, is willing to open their doors. This is a brand new church. They just opened. They spent millions of dollars on this church. Okay, this church was a blessing from the Lord, but it was very expensive. And this church is beautiful, okay, and brand new. And they are going to let homeless folks spend the night in their church. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's human. It's humane. And I'm so proud of them for, and my pastor admitted, he goes, when they first approached me, I was thinking in my head, our church is brand new. It's so clean. It's so beautiful. I don't want anybody in there dirty. And, he said, and I'm ashamed to say, but that was my first reaction in my head. And the Lord immediately told him, hey, what are you doing? Freely you've received, freely you give. And he said, I was so corrected by the Lord. Okay, to me, that's human to have that response, and very obedient and humble to do the right thing when the Lord corrects you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super blessed and proud to be associated with this church because of their willingness to help other human beings. Yeah. So all that to say, I'm super excited about Saturday. I can't wait. I think we should put some words on sideways. What do you guys think? I'm thinking we need some words on sideways here. Yeah, so that's my Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday is church like regular. And then we are, yes, going to Lynn's Buffet this weekend. We did not go last weekend because last weekend was Bill Week. So we used a gift card. Miss Marie, my friend that I was recently brought back together with, she had given Cordy, when he worked on her yard a few weeks ago, she had given him a gift card for Chipotle. Well, we went there, so we had good food for lunch, but not Lynn's. So for Father's Day, Cordy gets his Lynn's. And he's super excited because last month when it was Mother's Day, the women remember I told you guys we got the bundt cakes from that place. I can't remember the name of it. And anyway, you guys know. I told you, what's it called? Everything bundt cakes. Yeah, everything bundt cakes. And so we got that. Well, it was so cute because he's like, man, they should have that for the men. They should have that for the men too. And I said, well, honey, you'll probably get a flashlight, or, I was joking around. And so last weekend, they announced, Pastor thought that it was only fair that the men get everything bundt cake too. So yeah, so they're getting the bundt cakes. Cordy's so excited. He's like, I'm sharing it with you, because I shared mine with him. What kind should I get? He's so excited. Yes, my man loves him some food. He sure does. Typical boy. So yeah, so he gets a bundt cake on Father's Day. Really happy for him. What else was I going to tell you guys? So we were talking the other day about how fun it would be to have a retreat. Now, guys, I am totally not ready to do a retreat. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not. Mentally, or I don't even know how to throw a retreat. I'm totally new at this whole, it's been a year almost. It'll be a year on June 28th that we've all been together. Praise the Lord. Yay. If you've been with me since then, I'm so happy to know that you've been with me, my friends. But this goes with this one. Something I like this corner. I'm gonna use it. And so yeah, I was gonna say though, Valerie looked up a couple of places here in Arizona that actually do crafting weekends, and they have like I think you told me 8 people. You can get 8 people in. So someday, we may end up meeting and going to Payson, or to one's in Prescott and one's in Payson that she found. And they're just like facilities that house people to do crafting for a weekend, like a retreat. So yeah, so you never know. It's possible. It is not in the works. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I was thankful that she looked it up and found out for us. And yeah, it is a possibility that someday, I don't know when, I don't know how, but someday we might do something to that effect. Okay? I'm just looking here to see these little butterflies. They just kind of screamed to me that they would match this. What time is it? Oh, yeah. These are kind of time consuming. I probably won't get, well, I've gotten what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I sound like the I sound like the owl in the commercial for the sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many licks does it take? Do you guys remember that commercial? Okay, so let's see here. I don't know if they showed that commercial all around the world, but here in America, that was a lollipop commercial. Now I'm looking here. I'm gonna have to be really careful if I want to make this work. Let's see. I put another piece on the other part, the bottom part here. All right. I don't know how I got this all over the place. I've got like paper on the edges of this. Don't even know how I did that. Okay. Come on, come on. All right. That is totally gonna stick to my black paper. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm gonna stick this yet, but I just think it'll look cute with these flowers, and I didn't want to forget. So I used my two-sided tape, because this is vellum I have this printed on, is why I did that. And now I have to figure out how in the world I'm going to get that paper off. Come on, baby. Just don't hassle me. Just come off. There we go. All right. I got it. All right. Woohoo. Mama did it. All right. Where do we want to put this? I'm thinking right here. There. And my scissors are like covered in glue and tape now. So I hope you find these inspiring. I don't know. I've seen Tina do them eons ago. I just thought that they'd be kind of cute. And since that travel journal is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of got its own little grunge already going on, I was thinking the collages would just come across as cute, you know? Oh, I like that one. And then I'm going to distress these so they'll look even better. I am going to trim this so that this paper is a little more even. Okay. All right. What else was I going to tell you guys? Let's see. It's Friday, and I haven't heard any more about the house. The landlords were over here the other day cleaning stuff up outside, but I don't know, you know, what exactly that means. I'll let you guys know if I hear anything, of course, because it'll be something I'll talk about, you know me. I just realized I didn't have enough glue on this little edge here. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to use her. All of this is just so pretty. Like, I could use all of it and really love it. This actually could be its own card, this whole thing right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this. It's from Proverbs 31. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. I was thinking if I could get you know what, I have some more of the bigger cards I think here. What did I do with them? Yeah. Just to see. I could use like that. I don't know if this will work or not. Sorry, little birdies. Oh, I don't want to dip into those flowers either. I really like those right there. Let's see. Oh, I could do it and then have like book. Okay. I think it'll work. I think I can make this work. Wish me luck. Where is my book page? Here we go. Just making sure. Oh, this is Greengrass, Wyoming. There's nothing weird on this. You know, you always got to be careful what you got on there because you never know. Sometimes books, words in books aren't always, you know, the best. Okay. I'm excited about this one. I think it's cute. Gosh, I've had this headache off and on for the past couple weeks. It just comes and goes. And it just, and when I say comes and goes, I mean literally, like, it'll come and then it's gone. Like I'll have a pain shoot through my head. I don't like that. Okay, and I just need enough of this book, I think, for this little teeny tiny corner. Let me see. Because this is going to go here. Okay, and then hers is going to go first. I'm going to tear some of this off. There. Better. And then, oh, maybe I'm going to need a little bit, or can I do it sideways? No, I tore it in the wrong way, and now I'm going to have to get a bigger piece here for this side. That's all right. It's okay. I'll just make sure there's enough book page here to cover the whole thing, and then that way, no matter what, I'm covered. Okay. You guys see okay? Not that I'm doing anything exciting, but there are always those, I worry about those in the audience who haven't seen collaging or haven't seen, you know, certain aspects or are new to junk journaling, because I know I have a few viewers who've told me, oh, I'm new to junk journaling, I'm just trying to learn how to, you know, do this and that, and it's like, yeah, you know, so I always make sure people can see what I'm doing just in case they haven't seen it before. Now, one thing I am going to need to do is trim this because this is tricking me, and I think I have more space. I want to make sure and get the reference number here. So, okay, I'm going to put, okay, that sounds funny, but I'm going to put the tiniest bit of book page because this corner, because that's not going to cover the whole corner the way I have it torn. So this way there's just a little bit of wording coming out along that edge there. So when I sit this here, see, that corner will be covered in case, just in case I needed it to be. All right, here we go. I hope I did it right. We'll see, huh? And I'm using the Aleene's glue. Anybody who uses the tacky glue, you'll know it's kind of, when you flatten it, it spreads. I'm not using the art glitter glue because, again, I'm using a little bit bigger pieces of paper. And oh wait, she needed to go down first. Oh, there's probably some of you out there going, Tara, don't. I caught it, you guys. She needs to go first, otherwise I'm covering the words. Don't want to cover the words. Ah, thank you, whoever sent me the message there. No, I'm kidding. You guys aren't with me yet. We'll say the Lord told me, don't do that. You're messing up. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think. Did I get, I'm gonna have to push this down just a little. Here we go. This is the other good thing about Aleene's. When you want to move something, you know, it'll move. It'll still cooperate with you Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now, I think once I trim these off, these edges off, it'll look much better, and you guys will see my vision played out here. I was seeing it, but it was like it's so far hanging over that you can't really tell. I'm hoping I didn't cut anything vital off here. I don't think I did. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we gotta clean my scissors real quick. Wet. Always be careful when you clean your scissors that you thicken whatever rag you're using. I have because this is actually pretty thin, and your scissors will go right on that sharp part. Will go right through that little flimsy cloth, and you will cut your finger. Oh my goodness, and it hurts, ladies. If you've never cut yourself with a pair of scissors, I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who have. And even if they seem dull, oh, they're not. They're not dull. Don't you believe it? Okay, got a little tiny corner right there. And I know this is kind of coming onto her face, so what we can do is just do the tiniest of little tear. Still got the word and everything. Okay. Now I'm going to trim again because this really looks a bit uneven. Okay. This side's not too bad, but I have to be careful. I'm going to cut my number off. So. Okay. Voila! It's my little... I like this one. I love anything. I know a lot of you have mentioned you don't work with people a lot, and I just love working with people. In fact, my stuff kind of feels weird to me if I don't have people on it somewhere. For me, I'm a people person, I guess. I am a people person, or I wouldn't be here with you guys. Oh, that one's pretty. I like. Do you like? I like. I think that's so sweet. And then there's that one, and then there's that one. Have you ever noticed when you look at something after you've done it and you step away and you look at it again, you go, oh, that's pretty cute, you know? That's how I feel about stuff all the time. Let's do one more. Let me see. I'm just glancing through the papers to see what I have. Gosh. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, let's use this one. This one's so pretty. Ooh, yay. I feel like I just saw something shiny. Okay, so here we go. Let's use that other big one. All right, here we go. Get a book page. You know what? Let's grab something. I don't know. Let's find something in here. It's funny pictures. Oh, that's pretty. Charlotte Bronte. Let's see. Alright, I can't use the whole thing, but I am going to use some of this poem. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to do like half and half. One on this side, and maybe one over here. On this one, you know what I'm thinking? I might go ahead. I love this paper. This is such pretty. That's Janie B. Janie B Journals, if you guys like it. That's where I got that from. It came out of the kit that has this. So if you go on Janie B's Etsy and you see the kit that has this face, that's hers. That's it. What I was thinking was, instead of doing the books on top this time, I'd do a wider scope of the picture and then do the book page kind of, you know, in the center. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to just do it. Do I need that big a piece? I probably don't. But I don't want to get rid of all the butterflies. There. I might really do some collage on this one. I don't know. We'll see. So I think I caught you guys up pretty much on what's going on for me this weekend. I feel like I'm going to start, this week I'm going to start this coming week I'm going to start filming for July's collaboration with Tanya at Tatty Treasures. I'm looking forward to that. Yesterday I sat and fussy cut for like hours. And that was fun. And so yeah, I've got my papers ready to work with. I've still got to print out my background pages. It is a huge kit combo, you guys. Okay, seriously, it's over 100 pages. The two kit, I think it's 2 kits. They're both from her and Nanine from Collaged Type. Same folks I worked with last time. I think there's a couple of new collaborators in this group, and then some of the same that were in the May collaboration with Memories of the Meadow. This one is like Victorian botanical and Victorian architecture. And I have no idea. What would you guys like? I should ask you, what would you guys like to see me do with this massive kit? Should I do smaller projects? Or should I make something? Because like last time I did the main project that I was assigned, and then I did the, and then I went back in and did the folio lap book like thingy. What would you guys like? Let me know in the comments, okay? Seriously, I'm not kidding. Somebody let me know what you think. Sometimes no, all the time. I only get like 1 or 2 responses to my questions. I'm being serious, you guys. I know you're out there. I know you're watching. I know you're with me. So tell me, what would you like to see? Because these videos are going to be for you. So let me know. Because I'm debating. I'm like, do I want to do a big project? Or do I want to do a smaller project? Well, I wonder what the girls would want me, would want me to do. And yes, y'all, my girls, that's what I call you. I told Cordy earlier today, I'm like, oh, I gotta tell such and such to my girls. And he's like, he looks at me, I go, my girls, the channel. And he's like, oh yes, I know. I'm just sitting over here real quick grabbing another like page, because this piece of the poem is not really wide enough to go. I mean, I guess I could do the same thing I did before and do like a piece of the butterfly over here. Let's see. But yeah, so inquiring minds want to know what you think. Tara wants to know what you think, guys. Can you do that for me? Let me know. What do you think? Should I do that? No, that's not working. How about if I just sit another piece right there? No, that's not working either. Let's use, oh, we do have, let me see. Do they match? Nah, too pinky and purpley. What about this one? I love these flowers on here. And these might go right there. Let's just give it a try, shall we? I told you I might go a little collage happy on this piece. Okay, so if I put this little guy in the corner, okay, what time is it? I gotta decorate something. All right. Alrighty then. There's that. Okay. Now I'm gonna do these beautiful flowers. I gotta cut the bottom. Sorry. Sorry, flower. Okay. So we're gonna put this one here. What am I gonna have for lunch? Let's see. I have leftover spaghetti, and I need to freeze it because I made it on Tuesday, so I gotta get it in the freezer. I'm one of those people that's like, I won't eat anything out of the fridge that's been in the fridge for more than 7 days. Okay, that's my rule, 7 days. And my stepdad used to eat like, he would go in the fridge and eat, and this is gross, he would eat like tuna salad that had been in there for 2 weeks. He'd eat it. I mean, he was like, it's fine, you know, and he never got sick. I used to think one of these days he's gonna get sick if he's, you know, not careful. But I just have a rule, nothing over 7 days. And even then I'm like smelling it, I'm making sure, you know. So anyway, I've got this spaghetti, but it has meat sauce, and that's why I'm like, okay, I need to get that eaten. It's been in there 3 days. Otherwise I think I'll just maybe I'll eat a little of it and then freeze the rest so we have some left over. Okay, so cut evenly. I feel like I am off today. My cutting is, there we go, that's a little better. It's really thick and it's hard to get it against that edge where I need it to be. There. Let's see. I always have some bizarre song in my head. Today it's that big band song, some of you will know it. Da-na-na-na, da-da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. I don't know why. It's so weird. Anyway. Okay, so there's that one. I am going to stop there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know who else that sounds like to talk like that. I said a 1, a 2, a 3. It sounds like Lawrence Welk. Remember Lawrence Welk? I used to watch him every Saturday with my grandma. Then we watched Carol Burnett. And then, we watched Hee Haw. Y'all remember Hee Haw, right? Yep, I remember the Saturday nights. I think Lawrence Welk was on Sunday nights, because I remember as a little kid thinking that it was boring on Sunday night and that TV was boring. Even TV was boring. I remember thinking that when I was little. And I'm talking like 5 years old, 5 and 6 years old. But yeah, my grandma, she'd always watch Lawrence Welk. And of course we'd watch the Disney movie that came on at 6 o'clock. On Sunday nights. That was the only fun thing that happened on Sunday evenings, and half the time my mom would be like, I don't want to watch it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to round off my corners because, you know, I like me some rounded corners on my journal cards. I just do. Actually, I would love it if I could just use the really pretty corner maker that I have, but you know what? I would be killing myself to get it to punch through these cards because it's so thick. But that's cute, right? Look at her, she's pretty. She almost doesn't need much. I mean, maybe like a phrase and then some you know, black stick around the edge to give it some excitement. I might do that today. Some of my woody stick, you know, the to highlight the edges and, you know, make them stand out. I always like that too. There's that. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to decorate. I'm kind of going through and fiddling with them to see which one's standing out to me, because I kind of have a feeling that what was I going to say? Some of them don't really need decorating. This is kind of cool. I like that because I don't always like covering my collages. So when I get a good combo, I tend to be like, oh, I'm just going to leave it. Okay, this one is coming up right here. So we're going to pull that. Okay, 2 more. And then that way they're all ready to be decorated. So what's today? Oh, today's Monday. That's right. This is Mass Monday. The only reason I got confused for a second is because I've got Saturday's video in my head for next Saturday because I haven't shot it yet. And of Cordy's like, I'm going to be home at a normal time today, so you better get on the ball. I said, oh, I better. So I knew I had to shoot my Mask Monday video first, because tomorrow I'm going to that meeting and I'm doing laundry, and I'm going to do the grocery shopping afterwards, and so I probably won't feel like making any videos tomorrow, you know what I mean? Because I'll be tired, I'll be honest. I get up super early anyway, and yeah, so let's decorate. Oh, I wish I could hear you guys and know which one you want to see decorated. That would take the pressure off of me. Because, you know, it's all about me, right? I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I really like this one. That's kind of a joke between me and Cordy, because I'll say like, something about something to eat, and he'll go, oh, I don't like that. No, don't make that. Or no, I don't want that. And so his mom used to tell him all the time, you know, this isn't the Cordy show. It's not just about what you want. It's about what I want too. And so I tell him that all the time. And he's like, this is not just the Cordy show, is it? Because he'll say, and then I'll go, oh, wait, did you want it? Or did you want to watch it? Or did you? I'm like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to do a little gold around these edges that I love so much. And then I am also going to do, I'm putting getting that gold really on there so you can see. Oh, that one's really skidding across. I want to really frame it, because I also am going to try, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to do some of the woody stick here. And I wanted the gold on first, because usually I would do it the opposite, but I want to see. And I'm just putting some water off to the side here, and I'm just tapping my little pencil so it gets a little bit of it on there, so that it'll come off, okay? All right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, darn it. Slow down. Take your time. I do that. Do you guys do that? I get ahead of myself and I mess stuff up sometimes. See? I get overzealous, and I don't know why, but when I'm on video, when I'm doing a video, I have a tendency to feel like this self-imposed, because you're not here to impose it upon me, but and nobody's ever said a word to me, but I have this self-imposed feeling of urgency, like I've got to get it finished. And hurry up. And I do that to me, not you guys. I totally, see, I messed that corner up, and that's irritating to me because I was going too fast, but I'm going to try. I've had this work before. I don't know if it, let's see if I can get this, maybe, or maybe not. Nope. Some of it came off, but not enough, but it's all right. Anyway, I have a tendency to just move too quick. Just drying that a little bit. I'm just going to add some gold on there so it's not quite so dominantly black right there. All right, now I picked this one because it's got like the most grungy look. It's got the least. It's got no people on it, and it's just like there's the butterflies, but there's no birds, there's nothing, it's just flowers. So if I cover stuff up on this one, I don't really mind. Oh, I kind of like that. This says rise up, start fresh, see the bright opportunity in each new day, and this says hope. So I'm thinking those go good together. Hope kind of implies that you're rising up and seeing a bright new day, and there's hope in that, right? Okay. And we know that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So hope is a good thing to rise up and see as an opportunity in each new day. I'm going with it, all right? I try, oh, there's black all over here for me in the woody stick. I try really hard to make up stories about my pages in my own head. You guys are privy to my thoughts sometimes. But I do try to create, like, a lot of times a scene. And so a lot of my decorating is not because I'm like being super matchy, but a lot of mine leans more toward, does the scene I did make sense? Does anybody else out there do that? Or is that just me? I'm serious. Show of hands. Come on, you guys. I do. I create scenarios and pictures in my head of what I'm putting on the paper and just hoping that it makes sense to the person who looks at it. Okay, I haven't even used this. It's had its pin in it and it's still clogging. Come on, baby. Now in this one I'm using the art glitter glue because it's a smaller surface and it's all brown and got rust on it from my pin. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put this down here. And you know me, I'll probably find a little sweet paper doll to put there. Or a butterfly. I do love butterflies as well. Let's see. Okay. And I'm looking over here in my little basket. You guys don't really know. I've got this little basket full of all of my bags. Okay, it's a dollar store basket and it's just stuffed to the brim with all these bags that I use, and I've still got more of the bags. I've got 3 boxes of them over there. I have more fussy cuts than I know what to do with, to be honest with you. I don't have to, oh, here they are. I don't have to ever buy another another kit. Oh, you know what? These are my big ones. I should have just, silly goose. I have these. I have these. Oh my goodness. I have such a pile of stuff. All right. I have these smaller butterflies. I was just thinking that it would be kind of cute to have like a butterfly coming off the page. These guys are on that film strip, but that it would look, but I gotta get the right one. This little guy looks pretty. Let's see. They're all kind of bright. There is blue right there, but that blue is a little more of like a teal blue. He's too small. I'm thinking that one matches. Let me just glance over here. That green one's nice. I got all these the other here, back in October. They're so cute, and I never use them. I haven't used them yet. The little cards. Aren't they adorable? Look how tiny they are. Every time I get in here, I'm like, I really need to use those, and then I just haven't had an opportunity. I was looking at these bows. These are nice. This is all Miss Tina stuff. All Miss Tina goodies. This dark blue one is pretty, and it's not as bright. It's more of a, it's a little big. A little big. I think I'm going to do this little guy, but we have to darken him just a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I do baby talk. What? Do the edges. All right, here we go. So I'm going to put him on here, and then I'm going to, of course, put a little diamante on him to give us some blingage, because you know we need some. There we go. And grab my little handy dandy thing here. I think, well, I have the pink, and I don't know if I want to use, you know, I used to use all black, and then I discovered this beautiful light pink at Hobby Lobby, and I've used it ever since. I don't think I've used a black diamante in a long time, and it's funny, I have a huge roll of it too, that I got at Hobby Lobby. And has anybody been to Hobby Lobby lately? I haven't gotten to shop in like 6 months. Well, I actually haven't been to Hobby Lobby to shop in probably 7 or 8 months. And I'm just curious because of what I saw online about them having a whole different store now. The last time I went there, they were tearing down aisles, but has anybody been there? Have you seen any difference? Is it huge? Is it horrible? Should we just start our own hobby shop and just not even deal with them? So there we go. There's our collage junk journal card. And I love it. I think it's super cute, and I'm going to probably stick around and decorate some more once I'm done with the video. And then I got to darken, of course, distress the edges in the back. But yeah, I hope you guys like these and that you felt inspired and that you make some. And if you do, I'd love to see them. So if you want me to see them, you could put them on Instagram and hit me up at hashtag Terra's Take. Or you can also, so I could see them, or you can also join our Facebook group, which I'm always inviting y'all to. Our members are starting to move up a little bit. So we're at Creatives Inspired Corner, and the link to that is in the bottom of this video, or no, is it in the bottom of the video? It is definitely in our About section on the channel, and it's on the front page of the channel. Like if you go in through the computer, you can see the link, or you can just look us up on Facebook. It's Creatives Inspired Corner, all those different ways. So but I do think the link is below in this video. And what else? If you like the video and you felt inspired, please hit like and maybe shoot me a heart so it gets the video pushed out in the algorithm of YouTube world and more people can watch it. And if you really enjoyed spending time with me, please think about subscribing to the channel, because I'd love to have you as part of our family. Thank you so much today for being with me, and I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye.